You have a backstory?
Hello, and welcome to our very special Halloween special where we are playing Kids on Bikes, where we are using Roll20, and the house on Poplar Court is the adventure that we're playing today. It's our first time playing, but we're super excited. And we wanted to try something new for a holiday celebration. So, without further ado, let's get started. The date is October 25th, 1985, a Friday. Theo Easton has called together a meeting of the Investigations Club, like he might normally do on a weekend night. If Theo has anything to say, he always leaves just a little post-it note on the flagpole with the symbol of your club, a magnifying glass with zigzags going down its handle. So you guys have seen this post-it note, and you return home, and you very quickly have to figure out how you are going to manage getting out of the house and back to school that night. Are you going to lie to your families? Just walk out the door. And are you prepared to be caught in a lie and be in trouble when you get back? So we'll go ahead and start in order, which is going to be Stevie. How are you going to get out this evening? And what are you up to right now?
Stevie is probably at home, one of the rare times she is at home, purposely packing, some duct tape, some pens and paper into a backpack because of the investigative club. She is perfectly fine with just walking out. So, yeah, she gets all her stuff sorted and kind of slings her bag over her shoulder. She doesn't even check to see if her mum is home or at work or whatnot, and will just walk out the front door.
All right, so on foot you go. All right, and while you're walking down the street towards your school, the only high school in Hebron, can you just go ahead and describe Stevie for us?
Yeah, so Stevie, Stephanie Mitchell's, is a 5'6" young 15-year-old girl with choppy cut, platinum blonde hair, with her roots starting to grow out a little bit, tousled in a just rolled out of bed sort of way. She wears dark makeup and has a scowl on her face. And she usually and currently is dressed in ripped black jeans, combat boots, and an oversized leather jacket as she thunders down the road back towards the high school.
Lovely. So as you are, walking your way, the only way I can complete that sentence is saying downtown, even though it's not really accurate. You do hear kind of the spokes of a bike spinning, and you see 3 kids on bikes coming towards you.
No way.
And I know, right? And you immediately recognize the one in the middle as Zane Madison, and the 2 flanking him, his lackeys. Their names aren't even important, so you don't remember them. And Zane has immediately turned his nose up, looking down at you from atop his bike as they get closer and closer. And you can tell he's about to open his mouth to say something, probably rude.
Yeah, I think Stevie will keep her mouth shut for now, but will just glare as he comes up.
Zane, with his nose turned up at you, will call out, "Look, it's the poser! We should bounce."
Oh, bite me, Zane.
He sticks his tongue out, and by then he's down the road.
Sticks a middle finger up as he goes by.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you continue making your way to the school, and we will turn and go to another part of Hebron, towards, assumedly, the nicer homes, yes? And towards Anya. What are you up to right now? Planning your great escape?
No, Anya walks down and into the kitchen, and she says, Pa, I need...
What, sweetie?
Well, Pa, I need a ride to the high school. Theo chose a weird-ass time to meet again.
Don't you have your algebra test in the morning? Shouldn't you be in studying?
Do you want all my notes on that, Pa? I've got the notes. They're done. I'm gonna pass. You know I'm gonna pass. What do you...
I just mean you can always score higher, can't you, Anya?
No, I can't. I can't score higher than a 100, Dad.
I mean, you could get bonus points by solving it in record time.
I don't need bonus points, Dad.
But you could get them.
Dad, can I get a ride to the high school, please?
You can go ahead and roll me... Let's do charm.
I got a +1 to this. I rolled an 8.
An 8. Oh, right. I'm supposed to tell you the DC before you roll on it. So middle of the road is DC 10, so I would have said DC 10, I believe.
Dad.
Anya, how about I'll drive you over if you just give your book one more once over, and I'll drive you.
Okay, Pa, I'll give you my homework. All right. And I'll look through the book for 5 minutes, because it's a 98, okay?
All right. 10.
Pa, please. I don't want to be late.
It's 10 minutes.
All right, okay.
What is 10 minutes?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll go. No, it's fine. I won't tell on you to Pops later. It's fine.
10 minutes is 600 seconds. You're gonna be fine. What is 600 seconds gonna make a difference in?
I don't know, life or death.
Anya.
I'm going.
What kind of shit am I driving you to that's gonna be life and death? Hold on, you come back here, young lady.
No, I'm back. Okay, listen. It's Theo. You know how he gets. I've told you he can be... He's a bit on the cuckoo side at the moment, right? Like, super paranoid. And he sent a big, look at the flagpole message today. I tell you this, we have our gossip sessions, right?
I know that this is supposed to be good laugh experience for you, but it's not too late to just join the chess club, Anya.
Man, I'm already in band. Come on, Pa.
It's the perfect double, triple threat. Band, brains, chess.
I don't need chess. Dad, you're eating into my homework. You're eating into my homework time, or my studying time, Dad. I'm gonna go.
I'm not. This is on top of the studying time. So
you're eating into it, Dad. I'm going. I'm gonna spend my 10 minutes for you. All right.
I'll start the car so it doesn't freeze over.
Yeah, you do that. Make sure you check for the cats under the wheels.
Yeah. The other one lived.
Oh, sure it did.
It's fun. That's why we have Smokey.
Anya walks away to do what was asked of her.
Yeah, he grabs his keys and slams the front door. But will start the car. And after, reading your book, maybe not even truly doing so, and you already know all of it.
No.
Right? You just stare at it and put it away. You head outside and get in your dad's car and you head off to the school. All right. And then we will be heading back towards, I guess, closer to where Stevie lives, correct? And we will say hi to our last friend, Kyle.
I'm Kyle. That's a little too calm or sweet a way to say that I'm Kyle. Kyle, first thing, he's got big hair. He's, it's the 80's. And he's storming down the stairs, about to head out the door. He's tying a red headband around his forehead, Rambo is his favorite movie, so he's got to represent the headband. He's running down. He's going for the door, and then he sees his auntie sitting in the living room watching the news or something. And he's like, "Bye, auntie. Gotta go." Opens the door and leaves.
Kyle, you be careful. There's weirdos in the streets.
I will be as careful as I can be, auntie. And I shut the door and head out to my trashed, absolutely garbage scrap van that I bought over the summer after working so hard. I'm the guy with the van, guys. He gets into his car, has to turn the ignition over a few times before it actually starts. And when it does start, it's like black smoke comes out of the tailpipe. And I guess he heads down the street towards the high school. Not a whole lot of words to say. Could I perhaps drive by Stevie as I make my way towards the school?
100%. Just go ahead and, before I forget, describe Kyle for us as you're driving down the street.
Kyle, he's old for a freshman. He's 16. He got a car technically before he started high school. He's got big hair. It's brown, it's fluffy. He probably did put some stuff in it to poof it. He shaves his face even though he doesn't need to. Got like brown eyes. He wears like a flight jacket for some reason. Got a shirt with a skull on it. Jeans that are too tight. And like combat boots, I think.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I think, Stevie, you've walked a block or two already at this point when familiar headlights turn the corner and shine kind of at you. Very, very bright.
I like squint. Go kind of hold my hand up like in the road waving.
Kyle slows down, reaches over the passenger seat and cranks the window down and pulls up next to you. Hey, do you need a ride?
Yeah, Stevie's gonna open the door and jump in, like as you're saying, like, "Oh, you need a ride?" Yeah.
Oh, you just opened my door before I even finished the sentence.
Well, we're going to the same place.
I turn up the radio. It's like Depeche Mode.
Yeah, and you guys are off. So, Kyle, as you're driving, snap decision, okay?
Okay.
You're driving, you and Stevie are having nice, maybe a little awkward conversation. But suddenly you turn back to the road and you see a very tall figure in the middle of said road. What do?
I honk the horn.
You honk the horn.
He's in the road. Get out of the road.
I feel like that's fight. I feel like go ahead, roll me fight.
Oh, okay. I get to add a +1 to this, right?
DC 13. You lay on the horn, so that's a 12 total since you rolled an 11. The figure continues to like shamble and doesn't get completely out of the road before you are about to collide with it as you're moving at about a residential speed. But still, it's very strange, awkward motions. It seems to have a very big cloak or like coat over it, so it's very difficult to see any features other than the fact that it is human. It continues walking and you clip it with the side of your car, like maybe it's hitting its side with about as big as your headlight is, but it's not a full on collision. So other than your car kind of jerking, you are still heading down the street.
I pull over. Oh my goodness. He opens the he's got to like shoulder into the door to get it to open. He opens the door. He was not he didn't have his seatbelt on, of course. The 80's. What are you doing in the road? There are no street lights. Is he still there? It's still there?
I mean, how quickly do you think that you stopped? Were you slowing down at all?
I think, you know, after he clipped it, he'll slow down, pull over. It takes him a while to beat the door open and then walk out.
The figure has started, it was crossing the street. Now it's going down the opposite way of you, down the sidewalk and across the street from you. And it's still walking along. Maybe there's more of a limp in its step, but
It's walking away though?
yeah, it's walking away.
Okay. Sorry, I guess. When I get back in the car.
What a fucking weirdo. As Stevie was leaning over to the driver's side to try and see what the fuck. But we'll move back as you get back in.
Man, I don't know.
Well, if they're still walking, it's not a crime. And Stevie finger guns.
Finger guns back.
Oh, we're just the gay kids.
We get back on the we get back on the road.
All right, and off we go. Anya. So you're in the car with your paw, and he's not saying anything to you. His fingers are drumming on the steering wheel. When suddenly he does speak up. So what are you doing tonight? Is this a good influence for you, Anya?
Yes, Pa. It's a great influence. I'm networking.
Okay. I better not have to pick you up from the police department again, Anya.
Again, that wasn't my fault.
If I do, whether it's your fault or what, just I can't in good faith let you keep going if I have to pick you up again. I can't. I wouldn't be a good
I
pa.
wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that with you and Pops. I wouldn't do that to y'all.
Okay.
I'm a good child. Look, I'm fine.
I know you are.
I'm a great influence on these kids. So
I have to lay down. I know you are. I have to lay down some law. If you get in trouble, I don't want to be called into the principal's office for anything that isn't them going on about how great you are. And I do not want to step foot in that police department again, because Officer Michaels, in all honesty, he gives me the creeps. Don't tell him that I say that, but don't talk to him.
I won't. I won't even go near him.
Good. Principal Davis, good man. I think he's doing his best, but Officer Michaels, hell no. I don't like him.
I'll take note of that, Pa. I got you.
Okay.
No, hey, while I'm out, you and Pops should go do something.
Oh, I don't know. It's already 4:00 in the evening. There's not much time to do. We're just so tired.
Sure.
Being an adult is tiring, Anya. It is good that you're doing this. I want you to enjoy your childhood and everything. Yeah. We're here. Yeah. I'm the best chauffeur this side of Hebron.
All right, great. Thanks, Pa. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
You see Theo already standing at the bottom of the flagpole, rummaging in his bag that's propped up against the flagpole. He does look up when he hears your cars entering the school parking lot. And you see his eyes behind his very circular, large rimmed glasses light up at the two cars pulling up. And with flashlight pulled out of his backpack, he'll wave with that same hand quite excitedly at all of you. Theo is 16 years old. So he is probably a junior, actually. beams at you guys as you guys all get out of your cars and come up towards him. Anya says the quick goodbye to her pa, who very, very quickly, seeing the beaten up car pull in, kind of side eyes it, and instead of leaving, kind of backs up to another space when he thinks you guys aren't looking and turns his lights off. It's not difficult to notice.
All right. Sorry about the supervisor, y'all.
Why is Anya? Why's your dad here?
I needed a ride. What do you want me
I
to
could
do?
have given you a ride.
I'll be stuck on the phone with your aunt for like 4 hours.
You will be stuck on the phone with my aunt. She's gonna talk about nothing but Jesus to you.
I know. I don't want to be like that. And as Anya's talking, you see that Anya is, she's got very straight hair cut into a bob. There's a little bit of texture, but you think that's more from like running around and not like copious amounts of hairspray. Though Stevie would know that it's hairspray just a little bit. And she is wearing a button-up shirt and a sweater vest. And you know this is because she has a fucking image to maintain.
It's not important. Theo will like jut in with his hands up. It is not important. We are leaving anyway, immediately. I have an incredible mystery for us to investigate today.
Theo, my dad is right there.
But he can't hear me talking.
Hi, Mr. Pant. Waving.
Kyle doesn't wave.
How's Mr. Bailey?
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's the correct dad, I checked.
After like an awkward 10 seconds of silence, the car starts again. And he starts like almost slowly at first, and then almost peeling out as soon as he gets to the exit of the parking lot, making that turn very quickly after stopping for a good amount of time, just to make sure it's safe.
What the?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you when you're older. Right, Theo, what are we doing?
Stephanie.
I don't know who
Stephanie?
you're talking to.
Sorry, Stevie. I think
you.
I was. I'm sorry. It's after hours. I don't have to be a prissy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a creepy house on Poplar Court, and I know what you're thinking is it's not going to be lame this time. There's like a voice coming from inside, and it's not going to be Zane pranking us with the radio or something. like I went up to it on my own. I know I'm not supposed to do that because sometimes I get stuck, but I went up to it and I was able to talk with it. So Zane didn't put a radio in this one. I think there's someone inside.
Are you sure it wasn't just Zane?
Like a ghost. It wasn't Zane. Like, it didn't sound
Kyle
like him.
cracks his knuckles. If it is Zane, he's got something coming for him.
I saw him on the way
get arrested
here.
again, please?
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Gross.
I don't know. I feel like it's a ghost. It like cries, and like other people have been talking about it too. It's not just me. Like I've gotten reports from people. In our suggestion box, he takes out a small little box and rattles it around. It's kind of filled with note cards or like pieces of paper. Rattles it around and then opens it. And he opens one and he reads out: the slide at the park keeps bleeding. And oh no, that's Zane's handwriting, and it'll throw that on the ground. But no. Look at this one. I have my bike. You guys didn't bring bikes. You don't have bikes, maybe. I don't know. I've never seen some of you on a bike, but I'm just saying it might be a good investment because we've got places to be. We shouldn't keep our investigations to campus, especially when it's locked right now. But it will be unlocked tomorrow if we wanted to do something, because there's that band concert they have to set up for tomorrow. So
who do you think's playing in it?
Yeah.
Theo?
right. And we'll be here to support you in case something interesting happens. Like I heard there's a suggestion. He'll start rifling through the box. Someone said that there's a haunted flute that sounds like it's crying whenever you play it from the rentals. So well,
I'm pretty sure I broke it. Wait.
But I thought maybe somebody died holding it or something, and they're haunting it.
My dignity, like 3 years ago in middle school.
And if we should check out every place where something has died, maybe we should check out, and Stevie looks towards Carl's van.
Kyle.
What?
Oh, we're just dissing your car.
Guys, my
sorry.
van is not haunted.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Did you get your oil change?
I changed the oil when I bought it 3 months ago. It's fine.
Okay, all right. Sorry. Shit.
Can my bike fit in your van so I don't have to leave it? Because we can drive to the house right now.
Oh, I got lots of room.
Perfect. Theo takes his bike's handlebars, throws his backpack over his shoulder, and will start rolling his bike towards your van. It's like, we're going.
I open the back doors.
I call shotgun. If that's okay.
That's Stevie's
You're not
spot.
allowed
What the hell are you
shotgun.
talking about?
Yeah,
You know
Stevie has
Stevie's
claimed the
is there.
shotgun.
But it's a new run of the
Shotgun
car.
forever.
What? I don't think that's
Padlock.
legal. I'm president. Shouldn't I need a fair shot.
Yeah, you get to sit in the back, and Stevie will lean in close with the serial killer ghost. And Stevie will get in the front.
Am I a serial killer ghost? Damn.
Kyle doesn't dispute it.
I'll just hold on to my bike back here so it doesn't rattle around. Yeah, I should do that. And he'll...
Yeah, that's the important job to do, President.
Okay, Stevie.
Stevie keeps us honest. Don't say it like that. We need representation from the... Never mind. I won't say that.
Kyle begins to turn his engine over a few times before it starts.
Yeah.
Stevie, I was just going to say the lower class.
Wow.
I know.
Damn.
I mean, you're not wrong, but ouch, Anya.
I try. I'm still in fighting mode. You know how my pa is.
Steve raises an eyebrow.
Theo leans over Kyle's seat and sorry, you know where Poplar Court is, right? That's where we're going.
Yeah, I know where we're going.
Okay, so just drive there, and it's at the end of it. So
All right, just point out the house and I'll park.
oh, you'll know it when you see it. You know, I feel like it looks like it hasn't been loved in a while. You know,
Now look for the biggest abandoned house that's about to be demolished.
it's 2 stories, so.
Stevie does a la-di-da motion with her hands in the front.
Yeah, so you guys, without incident this time, are able to drive down towards Poplar Court. So as you approach, you see, a house that you've definitely seen before, but you didn't really take it in, you think. It's surrounded by a quite tall, rusted chain link fence with a gate that you can already tell will barely swing open on its hinges. And behind the house, from where this court sits, you do see the cornfields that are on the edge of Hebron are already extending. They go as far as the eyes can see, and the stalks are tall already and very close together.
Definitely in the Midwest, then.
It's just a stupid cornfield.
All the doors and the windows that lead into the house, as you come to a stop in front of it, have all been boarded up. It's like, this is it. See, get out of the car. Get out of the car. He'll
this is rad.
be trying to shove the door open.
Sorry, you gotta put your shoulder into it.
Let me make him a brawn check. We'll say you said it, Adam, because it's your car.
6.
Okay.
Oh, it's pretty fucking hard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he just cannot get it. He's fighting.
Well, I've opened up my door. Just climb over the seat.
Okay.
Yeah, do you need help?
Probably.
Get out the way.
You open your own door.
Do. And it's got a
Broken
+1
ass
to it.
man.
It's got
Nice.
brawn. It's a brawn check.
Damn, yeah. Theo doesn't have that. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you shove open your door. Theo's already crawled over the seat. And not very not very gracefully. He's kind of tumbled over. But he manages to get his feet, facing the right way and hitting the ground eventually. And then grabs his backpack, yanks it out from the car and puts it back. He clips the front clip. Thank you.
Give him a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Slam the door behind him. All right.
And that's why it just keeps getting stuck.
Okay.
No, you have to slam it or it won't shut all the way.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Hello? Hello? Theo will start calling out and then dramatically putting his hand around his ear to listen. You don't hear anything.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to talk to ghosts.
Oh,
Is anyone here? How did you pass? How can we help you move on?
well,
Like
let's,
that.
We need to be in the house to be doing
Do we
that.
have
let's
flashlights?
get over the fence. I do.
Excellent.
Theo will unclip his backpack, spin it around, and start unzipping it and pull out some flashlights. One for each of you, of course, because you knew how many people are going to be here. His, of course, is the most robust one. If you crank it, it charges itself,
Yeah.
But he passes out the rest of the torches. But no, Stevie's right. We should get over the fence first. How do you want to do
the
that?
fence. What kind of fence is it?
It's
Before
a
I-
rusted chain link fence. There is a gate, but it is very, very rusted and it seems very difficult to open if you were to try. But you can.
The gate might be sturdier to climb over.
It might be. Let's see if we can open it.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you gonna do that, Kyle?
I check to see if it has a latch first and attempt
I mean,
to
it was a gate
unlatch
that
and
was
push it.
meant to open, but it's rusted shut.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I kick it?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead and roll me. It's a DC 4 brawn check.
6.
Nice.
Hell
Very
yeah.
nice. Yeah, you kick it, and the entire gate kind of shakes. But the latch that was rusted so badly, it snapped, and the gate opens enough for you to be able to pass through.
That wasn't so hard. Pass on through.
We'll follow.
Yeah, good job, Kyle. Good job. The only
What would
nod.
you do without me?
Not have a car. Bag
Got a
everywhere.
point there.
Kyle just nods.
So as you guys step through onto the, very dead lawn, that's the walkway has very much grown over as well. It's almost hidden, but you're able to notice it almost by habit and begin walking up it. The front and the back doors are very easily noticed on this house, but like I said, they're all the ground floor windows and those doors are boarded up. Well,
We just need to get in, yeah?
yeah. So
Everyone
You
would
have
say-
a crowbar in that bag of yours?
a what?
Crowbar.
A crowbar.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have a crowbar from that time that the janitor's closet was, shut. So here you go, Kyle. Do you
Oh,
do you want
okay.
it?
Sure.
I mean, you're the one who used it last time.
I guess it was. What do you guys think? Windows or door?
Door.
Door.
Door it is.
Yeah, who?
I crowbar the door.
Crowbar the door. All right, this one is a DC 5.
Braun?
Yes.
2.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Don't
Okay.
forget to give yourself
So,
adversity tokens when
Yeah,
you
take an
fail.
adversity token.
Did you guys take adversity tokens when you failed trying to open my door?
And when I failed trying
I
to talk to
didn't
my
get-
dad,
I did give one to Theo, yeah. He was like, oh,
Excellent.
there. Do you think there's a. Maybe let's take a look around. Maybe we can find a better way around. Or,
Yeah.
another. Maybe one of the boards is loose.
Ah. All right then. Lead the way, glorious leader.
All right, so everyone can make a DC 5 brains check as everyone will search around together. And this is a planned action as well as where the other ones. Jeez,
Oh,
Stevie.
unfortunate, Stevie.
So you can just take your half of your die. Just a little reminder.
oh well, I could
Okay.
have taken half of my die, but like,
But that's exploding.
That
no,
and
is
it's
there's
not.
three-
No, it's
Yes,
not
it is.
explode. I put my
Oh, it's a
modifier
plus
in
one.
there.
Damn.
I don't get a modifier for brains. I'm just dumb.
Oh. All right, so 11. Still
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you. I succeed.
Stevie's pulled out her drumsticks and is just drumming on the side of the wall.
Stevie,
Hell
can you
yeah.
give me a fucking? I can't use the word fuck. Stevie,
yes,
can
you can.
No, this is in character.
Okay.
Ah, Stevie, can you not
Can I not what?
drum for a quick second? I need to. Okay,
Huh?
all right. I need to think.
Yeah, I'm giving you a soundtrack to think to.
All right, can I get a 3/4 beat then?
Ah, fine. I'll do so.
Anya, as you're arguing with Stevie, you realize Stevie is drumming while standing on top of the entrance to a basement.
Stevie, you need to move.
Why?
I don't want you falling through the basement door.
Looks down. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yes, you will take a step back. Well,
Hey y'all, found a basement. That's
Oh, you
pretty
did?
spooky. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we can go in there then. We don't need to.
Does it link up to the rest of the house? Usually these outside
might
basements.
do.
Yeah, might do.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we look in the foundation. There's basement windows too. And Theo will say, like pointing.
Yeah. Is this a basement or a storm drain? What do you think?
Oh, the difference.
I try to
sorry,
open
I
it.
said storm drain. I meant like shelter.
Storm cellar. Yeah. Well, we can probably get into the rest of the house from the basement anyway.
Or
I mean,
if
if it's as
not,
broken
ghost
down
like
as it looks.
basements.
You could just crawl
Ghost
through a
like
hole in the
basements,
floor,
I
maybe.
think. Steve's got
Yeah.
a point. Ghost likes basements.
Yeah.
it is.
Okay. So someone just needs to open it and
And you don't
Be
want to be that
the
someone?
be the first person to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, Stevie, go ahead and make me a DC 5 grit check as you go to
Yeah.
you open it up and then have to look at the darkness, cobwebbed, maybe spiderwebbed.
Ooh, that's your 20
14.
dice.
Ooh.
That is my 20 dice.
Ooh, Stevie.
Wait, are we all just super like stubborn fucking people? It's my 20, but
Shit.
Grit is not my 20.
all right.
All right. Yeah, you head inside, Stevie. What does it look like as you like?
Stevie just so nonchalantly flips the basement the hatch open and will descend whatever stairs there are. She'll turn on her flashlight when she gets to the bottom, sort of thing. Will look around and goes, "It's fine," without even comprehending what she's looking at. Like,
Kyle goes down.
Need help, Theo, or you got it?
No, I got it. He will follow Kyle, giving Anya a weird look.
Give me a weird look. Gosh. All right. Before Anya goes down, she's gonna make sure the coast is clear. Make sure it's like we're not parked in a really weird spot. And you know, no one's following us.
So you do the extra time that you take. You do get, people are making their way slowly down, but you do get a little tiny bit separated from the group. So
Ooh, not bad.
by the time you are done and returning to the basement from doing your, extra just glances around, everyone else, as you head down into the basement, you hear like some clamoring, smashing suddenly happening upstairs. And then what sounds like wood breaking, snapping, as Anya, you catch out the front door, suddenly a very large figure bursts through that door. It seems hairy. And as soon as it gets out from the door, it falls onto all fours and then begins to run, seemingly like a wolf, perhaps, vaguely humanoid shape. But it's moving very, very quickly and almost a blur as it hops over the fence as well and begins bolting down the street out of the court.
Anya gives the holy fuck, something just happened knock that's really, really loud on the basement door.
The basement door is open still, and
y'all,
y'all
Where did it come out from?
y'all, it just
What
ran
the-
out the fucking house.
What did?
Hairy werewolf creature thing from like the stupid werewolf movies.
It's probably Zane in a costume.
All right, but it ran pretty fast, far away, and it was on all fours. And last time I saw it, Zane had some shit reflexes. Come on.
I don't know. I've chased him down a few times. He's quick.
As you guys are now in the basement, you do hear some crying coming seemingly from upstairs. Anya, you hear it as well, from the door that was just bursted open.
I'm going in the front door, y'all. Bye. The front door's open. It burst down the front door. Good luck.
What the fuck? Well, we'll meet you up there then.
Yeah, we're gonna check out the rest of the basement.
It's probably the worst place to be.
I don't know. It's kind of cozy down here.
I don't know. It's just a basement. There's no one here.
Are you a cave dweller? Come on.
In the basement, Theo has kind of been, he's kind of gone into a kind of survival mode, and he's been, moving his flashlight all over the place along the walls. And he's finding, it's like, oh, I found a light switch. And you hear a loud clunk as he tries to flip it on, but nothing happens. Dang it.
Stevie slow
There's
claps.
probably a breaker somewhere.
I doubt the ghost is paying for electricity.
Probably not.
It doesn't hurt to check.
Do
Just keep your eye out for it if you see it.
you think there are more of those, whatever Anya saw upstairs?
No, it was Zane in a costume. I'm sure of
Okay.
it.
I can hear you.
I thought you were inside.
No, I said I was going inside.
So
Sorry, I didn't
go
say that.
inside.
Well, all right. I'm gonna go get crazy axe murdered. Bye.
As you guys continue talking very loudly, the flashlight, the light switch was very close to the door already that Theo tried to switch on. And you hear from the other side of that door, hello? Is that somebody? Hello?
Oh, what the fuck?
Hello?
I opened the door.
Yeah, in the basement. Anya, you can be coming around and seeing this from the front door if you'd like. So, at the same time, Kyle, you open the door that this voice is on the other side of, it seems. And Anya, you walk around to the front door. The floor plan of this house they're very dusty rooms. There's a living room immediately when you enter, and then the kitchen is connected to that basement. And then there's a bathroom, and you can kind of see a dining hall off to the side of the kitchen as well. But unfortunately, the interior of this house, of what used to be seemingly a quite nice house, is completely trashed. It's as though there was some kind of a fight, truly. Most of the furniture is in splinters, broken, and tossed around the room, and the walls are covered in these long, hideous claw marks that just ripped most of the wallpaper down, and there are just holes in the walls that allow you to see through to any of the other rooms. Like, oh, thank you. Open house plan. But in front of Kyle, there is a very small humanoid form. She seems to be the size of a small child, and she has a very ruddy red face. It's very clear immediately that she's been crying a lot from how her voice is, her face, how red it is. She has very long hair that extends down her back, and she appears to be wearing some kind of pink onesie. It's difficult to tell, but if you had to guess, you'd say that she's about 6 or 7 years old, based on how like tall she is and just general appearance. And she is looking up at you as you open the door. Hello?
I think he's kind of just stunned. Like he wasn't expecting there to actually be a person there.
Hello?
He quickly like looks back at like Theo and Stevie. Like,
Stevie's like peering around and then also is just looking stunned. Like, oh my god. Theo was actually right for once.
Did we call the police? Like, what do we do about this?
Officer Michaels ain't gonna do shit.
Officer Michael's a creep. That's what my dad was saying. My pa. What the fuck is... What are y'all seeing over there?
There's a whole ass kid down here.
You can see her, Anya, as well.
She's like making her way through debris. Like,
yeah,
not looking
everything's
up.
very open. You can see pretty much anything from anywhere in the house. Cut. The load-bearing walls are doing a lot of work here because the rest of them have holes in them.
Hey kid, where's your mom, pa?
I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how I got here or where my family is. I don't know where my mom and pa are.
Where are you from? Let's start there.
I don't know.
All right, unfortunately for y'all, I think we have to call the police.
No, please, just we have to save we have to get the monsters. The monsters are out. Please.
The monsters.
Somebody.
What are the monsters like? What do they look like?
I was fighting them. I was trying to help before you got here. But they got away. I was trying really hard.
You mean that werewolf thing?
Yeah, the thing that just left. It ran away.
And you were fighting it?
Mm-hmm. I tried really hard. She gestures to all the wreckage. I was fighting all of them, but they kept getting away.
There was only one that I saw running away. Are you?
Does she look injured?
Go ahead and make me a brain check. DC 7.
11.
Oh yeah.
You look her up and down. But no, yeah, her pajamas look pristine, honestly. Everything else in this house is quite dusty, but she's not.
Can I poke her shoulder?
Yeah.
Is there a body?
She looks up at
I
you,
don't,
you poke and
phase
you
through,
feel a body, but she looks up at you. What was that for?
Just making sure you're there.
There's the guy that you saw that just got out, and there's the one that he's all stitched together.
Oh hell no. That's out of character.
Okay. Where?
I don't know. They have to be out there somewhere. We have to find them. Let's go.
What's your name?
Juniper.
All right, Jennifer.
Juniper.
Juniper.
Oh, I can go with you and help.
You can?
Yes.
Oh, guys, I didn't sign up for babysitting duty. What?
She said she was fighting them. I'm whispering to you. She said she was fighting them. She's pristine. Look, no injuries.
I'm good in fights.
Juniper, are you? Like, how do you get in this situation in the first place? You don't know who you don't know where you are. You don't know where you're from. You know who you are. But you don't know. You don't look like you've been in a fight, and you're saying you're in a fight. Why are you less suspicious than those werewolf-looking thing? That werewolf-looking thing. Sorry. Golly.
Suspicious? I'm not suspicious. I just want to do my job. It's my job. It's all I know.
Your job?
I need.
What's your job?
I need to get the monsters. It's my purpose. I have to hunt down the monsters.
Are you human?
You can't just ask people if they're
Yes, I
human,
can.
Anya.
Stevie, please.
That's
It's
so
my
rude.
job. I have to keep the monsters in the house, and then maybe you can help me board it up, and then.
Well, you failed. The monsters aren't in the house.
Wow.
I'm not gonna pull my punches. All right. Now,
Please, can we go? Please, I'll help
Yes.
you.
I know which
helpful.
direction it went. I watched it go away. You say you're helpful, but you're the most suspicious thing here. Besides the shambling werewolf four on all four legs or arms or whatever, I don't know, limbs.
I'm gonna go start the car, and I get out as fast as I can.
Yeah, that's gonna take 5 minutes. Okay, so good call, Kyle.
Theo, you're second oldest. You have to hold the kids.
Yeah, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that thing, Theo. You gotta do it.
Go on, glorious leader.
Do you want to be carried, Juniper?
Just give him a piggyback ride. Hurry up.
Okay. Yeah, Theo will give Juniper a piggyback ride.
Anya's gonna try to side-eye Stevie and like go, well, you see what I see.
Stevie just kind of like nods. Like, what the fuck? Look.
Let's go get the monsters, Theo will say.
Hey.
Like, he's kind of surprised that it's gone, this
Real?
well, question mark, this real, question mark. So Theo will take Juniper to Kyle's car. Juniper will start like kind of rambling off in his ear. And you can hear she says some things about the guy you just saw. He can turn into animals or that other form, so he can choose whichever one he wants. So we have to find him before he eats somebody.
The other form, quote unquote.
And the other one, if one of his parts stops working, he'll probably kill someone and use it. So you have to help me.
That's fucked.
We
All
have
right.
to get them back to the house.
Well, Juniper, you said that this was your job.
It's my purpose.
Do you get paid?
What?
Do you make money doing this?
Child labor laws don't exist in the 80s, babes. Let's get going. Pedal to the metal.
I just want to cut. If we're doing something for you and you're getting paid for it, I just want to cut. Sorry.
What's money?
Is that how you become middle class?
Nah. I think
What's
my dad works in
exploiting
software
workers?
engineering. I don't know.
What the fuck is the software?
You haven't heard of that new IBM stuff? They're working on making it public to everyone.
Huh?
Yeah, don't worry about it, Stevie.
As Theo opens the door, Juniper climbs on top of the roof of the car and kind of lays there. No, that's not safe. Please.
Let the kid do what it wants.
Theo,
Stevie.
what we do ain't safe.
Huh?
What we do ain't safe, so...
What?
I would prefer it if you got inside my car.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
In the back.
Juniper will like crawl around and then like fall in like onto the center of the console.
Stevie uses one of her drumsticks to kind of like sweep the child into the back.
That was rude. She'll like narrow her eyes at you, Stevie. Stevie, go ahead. Make me a grit check.
Okay.
DC 10.
Nice.
14 again.
We're rolling
Okay.
well today. I hope
So-
I just jinxed us.
Yeah, I hope we've absolutely cringe fail losers for the rest of it.
So Stevie, you smell your hair start to like do you have product in your hair?
It's bleached, so
Bleach.
yeah.
Oh, you start to smell the bleach even more strongly.
Hey,
or,
hey,
you know.
knock that off. Knock that off. You pack that. We're helping you, so you sit in your seat and pack that in. She's like pointing the drumstick at her.
You said it was a rude question to ask if she was
What?
human.
I didn't do anything. She'll turn around. She'll stop glaring at you and turn around and actually no, as she sits on the ground of the car.
Kyle starts driving.
All right.
Thanks, Kyle.
All right, so off you go. All right, so it is you guys need to figure out where you're heading.
It's going west. Kyle, you know your directions. I know you did Boy Scouts.
No, Anya, that's
I did
me. I
not.
did Boy Scouts.
Theo, are you sure?
This is the
Yeah.
only extracurricular I've ever been in.
I did Boy Scouts. It's actually very
Why?
important to me and one of the most important things I do in my life. So, yes, Anya, that's me, not Kyle.
I'm sorry.
I'm driving in the direction they pointed at in Take on Me plays on the radio.
Take on me. Take on me. Take me on. Take on me. I'll be gone in a day
day
or
or
Day
two.
two.
Y'all don't leave me hanging. Thank you. Aha is wonderful. My pa's got a good vinyl from them.
Go ahead, everyone. Go ahead and make me a brain check.
I think I rolled a 21.
Oh my god.
21.
Did you explode?
You
Oh my god,
exploded and got a
explode!
9.
Oh, it does it automatically.
Yeah.
That's so
Wow.
cool.
Automatically, I rolled
That's
a 12
cool.
and then I rolled a 9.
Okay, Anya, the gears start turning while you are singing. a hot new song, a band's debut single, in fact. Very topical. And suddenly, things are connecting. You saw the beast. No one else did. You know of its size, the sheer magnitude of it, and you know something like that. Everything on this earth actually needs fuel. It needs food. Where is that thing going to get food?
The grocery store.
Then perhaps that's where you need to go.
Oh shit, my mom works there.
Like right now?
Like,
Stevie, I'm
probably,
sorry. We
I
gotta
didn't
go.
check.
We gotta go to the grocery store. Hey, hang a right, Kyle.
All right, you do so. You guys are heading down towards the grocery store. Howe's grocery store, in fact, where Stevie, your mom works there, so you were quite familiar with it. By this time, you guys met up around 4-ish. You know, it took you an hour or so. So it's probably about 5:30 when you're pulling up into the grocery store. Stevie, you know that your mom typically she likes to try and get off work around 6 or 7 so that she can, in theory, come home and make some kind of dinner for the two of you. But does that happen all the time? And does she feel like cooking dinner all the time when she gets home? You know, but at least she usually brings groceries home with her. So by looking at the clock and calculating, you know that she's probably, if she's at work today, she's there right now. But you guys are pulling in.
Guys, as it's solid chance my mom is working right now.
You want to stay in a car?
It's kind of hot. Kyle doesn't have air conditioning, Stevie.
What do you need air conditioning for? It's like 30 degrees outside.
I'll just hide behind y'all.
Yeah.
Kyle's ridiculously tall. You can hide behind him.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Are we just meant to walk around with the child?
You
Theo, it's your cousin. It's Theo, it's your
My
cousin. Yeah, it's your cousin.
Yeah.
Who's in from out of town. Good.
But she's a child.
Your
People
cousin
might get
who's in
eaten
from out of
today, so
town.
let's stop arguing and go.
Theo,
Okay.
she's not even human. Come on.
She looks kind of human. Juniper, let's go. We're gonna get dinner for my aunt and uncle, your mom and dad. I'm not
Stop
kidnapping
talking.
you. Okay.
Child endangerment wasn't around in the 80s. Let's go.
Kyle just shakes his head as he walks towards the store.
Penny back, right? Juniper. It's like, okay. And you will all head inside. And as Kyle is parked, you guys are heading inside. It seems to be a bit of a commotion happening inside. The lights are still on. You see, people are exiting, not running. They're pushing their carts still, full of groceries. But they're hurrying back to their cars. The managers I'm calling Officer Michaels right now. He has the dog collar. They're gonna hold on. Just hold on. You don't need to leave. Hold on. And then the door it swings shut again, and you can't hear him, but you can see through the window, how panicked he is, as one of the aisles shakes.
Well, we found it.
I look at the child. What's the plan?
Maybe you can get it to chase your car back to the house.
Okay.
If you
How do we
just
do
get
that?
it in the house, I can make sure it stays there.
How do we get it to chase my van?
I mean, the grocery store has meat.
It does have meat.
We just dangle meat off the back of the van?
Yeah, like cans with a wedding car.
Okay.
What's a wedding?
Yeah, you're not human.
Don't
All
worry
right.
about it.
Now is not the time.
What's meat?
Protein. All right. You know what? I'm not gonna. Never mind.
I'm kidding. I know what meat is.
I'm sure you do.
Of course you do.
I'm sure you do.
And so you guys head inside. Stevie, as you enter,
I'm hiding behind Kyle.
okay, make me a flight check then. Kyle's pretty big, so I'll give you a 7.
Canonically, the tallest in the group.
Ooh.
All right. Can I give you an adversity point? This is planned.
No, it's a snap decision. Sorry.
I'm going to
Oh,
spend...
you know what? It is planned for you to hide behind him.
Yeah. I'm fighting for you.
Thank
for
you.
you, baby.
I did explode.
You did.
So for a 6 plus 1 from Anya's adversity token, that's a 7. So
Anya's like, I'm gonna talk to you real loud when I walk in, just for you.
You barely catch the sight of your mom, like she's crouched down under the checkout counter that she's working at. But she does not see you. She has her eyes like glued on like the shaking moves from one aisle kind of to the next. She has her eyes glued on that and does not see you.
Okay, I don't think she notices me. Quick, into an aisle.
Quickly, I move into an aisle.
Yeah, you guys can all make me brains checks.
Ooh.
So I will roll for Theo.
I rolled a 7, and I think Stevie exploded again.
I exploded again.
People are like very much occupied and stuff at the moment. So this was only a DC 4. DC 4.
We got a hot DC chart.
I
got a plus 10 or higher to that.
Yeah. What's that? Wait, what's that mean? Hold on.
It just is like the character succeeds smoothly and easily.
Oh, you're so cool. You're so cool. Yeah.
I'm hot shit.
Yeah, you are. You guys slide into the aisle. Okay. Are you trying to maneuver yourself so you can get like sight on the beast? What's the plan here?
I think the plan is to take a detour to the meat section.
Right.
And then disperse the meat amongst us.
Well, what makes you think the creature
not.
isn't already in the meat section?
Well, that's true. So we are heading towards the meat section.
Okay.
And if it's not there, then we have a plan in place. If it is there, we grab and run, I guess.
So it is there. You guys do see
Yikes.
you see like this just as it was described to Anya, you see this very hairy but humanoid creature that is like picking up like ground meat, steak, and like in its gigantic paws and scooping it into its mouth, going nom 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 nom, like smacking its lips, snout. But as you get closer, it's not really giving dog or wolf. It's almost more bearish in appearance as you really get a good look at it, as it's very distracted and you're able to get up to just the aisle behind it and peer around.
Guys, we need fish and berries.
Who taught you that?
How
I
are we
just
going?
know things.
How are we
Sure.
gonna lure it away if there's more meat here than what we were gonna take with us?
Piss it off.
That's why the fish and the berries, they'll probably like that more than random meat. It's a
savory and
bear.
sweet. True.
I'm sorry, Stevie, that sounds really stupid. We're about to die.
The hell are you talking about?
Saying my honest feelings.
Anya, your
Yeah.
plan was to piss it off, yeah?
Yeah. But
Kyle puts
preferably
on
when
some
I'm already
fingerless
in
gloves.
the car. No, all right. Wait, I want to be in the car before we do that. I'm terrible at running.
Let's
You
make
know
it
how it
chase
is.
us.
Oh Lord.
Well, I guess if we're gonna have it chase us, I gotta start the car before.
I'm gonna fall and knock my knees together if we do this. And I'm not already in the car.
Fine, I'll throw shit at it. Like, go to the car.
Juniper will yell out, and immediately the creature stands up to its full height and will turn around and look at you like ground
Hey,
beef,
Juniper,
like
what the
falling
fuck?
out of its mouth.
Juniper
What?
is
What?
going to get us killed.
All in favor of.
Theo, you better start running.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out the way.
Yeah, you guys want to run? What's the vibe? What's the vibe?
I think I want to cry, actually.
Part of me wants to like go attack it, but I know that that's not.
Yeah,
You could.
Same, right?
yeah.
You could.
If you wanna attack it, I'll try to trip it.
No, like,
No, we
get
gotta
in the
go.
car. Get in the car.
I'm
Get in
going,
let's
going,
go. Get moving, people.
Yeah. I
All
guess
right, you
we
guys go
run.
ahead and make a flight check.
I'm hoping and praying every day.
One.
Sorry, it's a
Oh,
DC
God.
6 as it roars and heads towards you.
I told you. Shout out to our ones and shout out to your fucking 11, which you exploded
I
twice.
twice.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Theo for almost exploding twice. He also rolled an 11.
Jeez.
That's so funny. None of us were like, flight is a good idea.
Because I am
Mhm.
reckless as fuck. Seeing Kyle and Anya probably freeze up a bit. Can I try to instead perhaps chuck a can at it and run to a different aisle so they can run to the front door, giving them some more time?
Yeah, go ahead. It can be fight or brains, your choice.
Yeah, that's
Fight.
pretty smart of you.
Yeah.
Okay, with a
The same DC, so 6, I'd say.
Ooh, okay, so teens add a +1 to their fight checks, and I'm going to spend an adversity token. So that is a 6.
Beautiful. Okay, so you are barely over. It's not graceful. You're still a bit panicked, but you are able to basically just run your hand down the aisle, and then give a last push in the direction of the creature as you take off. Anya and Kyle, the creature is a bit distracted. It snaps his head and snarls in Stevie's direction and is going to start chasing her in particular. But you guys you have another shot to roll that flight check.
Don't fuck it up, guys.
1.
Oh my god.
I don't have enough adversity tokens to beat the DC.
Oh my god, I've got 2 adversity tokens now. I'm lucky. Wait, no, I just got that adversity token.
Oh, shit. Okay,
yeah,
so you guys
so
are frozen, but it is only chasing after Stevie, but you guys are just frozen, like locked in place.
What the fuck?
Theo is off. He has junipers on his back. He's heading towards the car. Kyle, where are the keys? Are they in your pocket, or is it like leaving them in the ignition kind of vibe?
No, they're in my pocket.
They're in your pocket. Okay.
Kyle can't handle his car being stolen.
Like anyone would want it. Gee.
It's not about getting a car stolen. You keep the keys on you, you know?
Oh, Kyle's weirdly responsible?
Yeah, I'm like,
Well, you know, with those doors, the keys would get locked in for sure.
Oh, possibly. That too.
Kyle and Anya have rolled 2 1s in a row. They are frozen in fear. They're terrified of this bestial creature. Theo is off. He has Juniper on his bag and he is out of there. Juniper, who's still yelling, some kind of ramblings, nonsense. She's talking weird shit. She sounds a little possessed, to be in all honesty. But Stevie, you have sent the cans down the aisle to try and save your friends. You are taking off. I need you to make me a flight check. It goes up in difficulty because it is singling you out and not chasing a group. So this is a DC 9 flight check as it's roaring down the aisle, and it lowers onto all fours to get closer to you.
Ooh,
it is about to try and snatch you.
Yeah, no.
All right, so Stevie, its gigantic paw wraps around your leg and tugs you down. And then its snarling face is behind you as it slobber drips onto your back, and it growls in a similar kind of language to the kind of thing that Juniper seemed to be speaking in. It's like,
I can't understand you. Let me go.
Hearing that Stevie is saying, let me go, can Anya snap out of it and run towards them instead of running away?
Yeah, can you guys make me grit checks this time to get over?
Yes, I would love to roll you a grit check.
I was gonna say it's the same DC.
I rolled a 16.
1.
Kyle rolled you a 1.
Oh my god, Kyle!
I rolled a 16.
God.
The DC was 6. So Anya, you pass. You see, you're able to jerk yourself out of it, pull yourself out of it. You see what has just happened to Stevie.
I can run towards it.
Hell yeah! What are you gonna do?
Is there okay? What aisle are we currently in?
So you're in the aisle. It's half freezer, and then on the other side is vegetables and stuff. And the ploy is get your protein and then get your side, and that's a balanced meal, baby.
That's a balanced meal, baby.
Is there a sign? Did you say there was a sign?
Yeah. There's
Anya's gonna grab the
sign or something.
Anya's gonna grab the sign. It's cardboard. Is there no metal pole holding it up or something?
Probably one. Yeah.
Anya's gonna grab the metal pole and smack.
Okay, make that fight check.
Before I roll, what's the DC?
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, it's not expecting you, so DC 6.
Fuck, I'm gonna use 2 adversity points to re-roll. Because I have lucky.
Yes.
That's what my lucky trait is. That's why I was like, yeah.
Do it.
3, fuck.
Shit.
But I don't fail by 5.
It's true. You don't fail by 5.
Mm.
All right. So you smack down. You hit it, but it doesn't seem to bother it too much at all. But it is enough that it turns to snarl at you.
Stevie, help me.
What the fuck? As it turns and takes its attention off of me, I'm going to turn so I'm on my back instead of my front. And I don't know, try and smack my drumstick over the side of its head.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so now you roll me fight.
That's a 7 because
Woo!
plus 1 to fight,
so
'cause we're a
technically mine was a
teenager.
4. Yeah.
All right, yeah, you smack it in the side of the head, and it turns back towards you, and now it's drooling on you. All right, we're gonna check back in on Kyle. Kyle, okay, I'll let you pick whatever kind of just make the argument for how you're getting your stealing yourself, getting over this fear of being in a possibly life and death situation for the maybe first time. How do you get over this? Make your case for the role.
Kyle thinks to himself, what would Rambo do? John Rambo, he would fight the wolf, the bear, the whatever, the monster. So I would like to, if I can, run towards this creature and tackle it or push it into a shelf or something.
Hell yeah. Make that check.
Is that a fight check?
Yeah, I said
Okay.
whichever one you wanted to argue for, and you totally made that. And, it was beautifully made as well, the argument.
It's a +1, so 10.
Very nice. DC was 6. You do
Okay,
so.
great.
All right, so go ahead and tell me again what you were doing now.
He goes sprinting at the wolf, just launches into him with his shoulder, launches it into a shelf. The shelf crashes down, and he looks down to his friends. We gotta go. I will help you guys up. And I assume we're running.
Yeah.
Yes,
go, go.
make
Okay.
another DC 6 flight check
Oh,
as
no.
the creature is a bit stunned, but it will get up and start to chase you again.
Oh my god. We're so bad at running.
Oh my god. The creature is a bit dazed. So you guys had one failure until it actually caught up to you. So it is kind of it's kind of going, it's leaning too much to one side, a bit diagonal, and then trying to skip up, getting back straight on with you before it finally gets to truly chase you down. You make it to the door. Stevie, I don't believe you are still
No,
hiding.
I'm not hiding. But I am running. So
Right. You hear your mom's voice go, Stevie? As you run out the door. And as you guys are exiting the grocery store, this creature chasing you, you hear sirens in the distance.
fuck, we gotta go. Stevie.
Sprinting.
And we're not in trouble, but we gotta go.
Go ahead.
You might not be.
Go ahead and make it a flight check again to see if you make it to the car in time.
Let's get another adversity token.
Mhm.
I've got 2 right now, so here's hoping.
Is it still
Yeah,
DC
I
6?
exploded! Let's go!
DC is 6, yes.
Okay, I will spend 3 adversity tokens to succeed.
I'm gonna spend 1 to succeed.
All right, so you guys make it to the car. When you get there, Theo, because the car is locked, so Theo is standing next to the car, kind of just shaking and looking very frantically at you guys. Juniper is on top of the car, standing there and watching everything happen.
Kyle unlocks the
Theo,
doors.
you're such a fucking chicken. Can I get in?
We got 2 good hits in. Let's go. Come on.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Okay. Juniper, gets in the car, kind of like crawling a bit on the ceiling before falling onto the back seat. And Theo will struggle with the door, kind of frantic, but get in as well. And you guys are able to all close the door before the beast is only 3 or so car spaces down. Kyle, it's time to start the engine.
I'm starting the engine.
Oh,
All right. I
no.
need you to make a grit check for your car.
Okay.
Is this planned or is this still snap? This feels like snap.
This is
5?
snap. It's snap, baby.
It's a snap decision? Okay. Well, it would be 5 regardless.
Yeah. So this DC, your car is very difficult to start. It's a DC 9.
Yeah.
So this is one failure. The beast, as it gets to your car, it stands up on 2 legs and its paws go around and smack onto the back seat windows, and it starts to like shake at the car. Roll me another grit check for your car. Does get easier each time, so DC 8.
6. Then I will spit. I got 1 from the last one because the last one failed. So I have 2, which means I can bring that 6 to an 8. And I have no more adversity tokens.
Woo!
All right, the car starts. The thing seems to be about to well, the big cloud of like black smog like coughs up, and the thing, you hear it like cough, and like a bunch of like mucusy gets on the back of your car as it drops it, and your tires are on the ground.
I floor it.
All right, and off you go.
We're in like 5th gear within 20 seconds.
Right. And Juniper stands up on the back seat as you're heading off. And she declares, "It's coming." And
Oh,
points
good.
at the creature bounding towards you on all 4s.
So what, we gotta go back to the house?
Yes.
Okay. I'm driving.
Yay. Juniper smiles and keeps watching the creature in the back seat.
I run a stop sign. Someone honks at me. I don't care.
Did they see we're being chased by a bear?
Yeah, and then
They're like, you just cut me off. I had right of way. Suddenly a bear. Oh. Okay.
Can Anya in the moment, like, we don't want to shake it, right? But Anya thinks maybe we should like injure it in some way. She's gonna say, "Hang a quick left. Just hit the left. Like do quick."
Yeah. You guys combined will add your scores together for this. Both of you can make me either brains or flight, and we'll add your scores together.
Okay.
I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. I believe we can make it now. Till the sun goes down.
Oh, hell yeah.
What was the DC?
That was a 7
Well,
and a 9
it's
for
contested,
a 16
so-
total.
16 total. Oh, it's contested.
Yeah. It
It had a chance with that D20.
did. It really did. Okay. So yeah, its paws have to as you make a sudden snap turn to the left. It has to really ground its paws into the street to try and keep up with you, and it loses some ground until it can start to bound after you again. But eventually, you were able to pull up to the house again. Immediately as you pull up to it, Juniper will like crawl over Theo and then like hit the door until he'll try and open it for her before the
Fucking death trap.
Are you sure you should go out there? I think it's gonna kill you. But DC 6. And the door opens and Juniper just smiles at all of you and will get out of the car and start walking towards the rusted gate that, before she gets to it, swings open, and then she heads inside the broken door. The creature ignores the car once it enters the court and bounds directly inside. You hear some commotion, and a portion of the house even like suddenly lights on fire, but nothing else happens. And then the noises stop. No more howling, no more the sound of like wood splintering, things being thrown, smashing. But Juniper walks out.
All right, Kyle, close the door. Let's go. Theo, close the door. Kyle, let's book it out of here. What was that? Let's get out of here. What the hell?
Hold on. Where is the next guy?
Oh shit, there's two.
Juniper gets in the car again.
Oh shit.
He's not going to get out again, is he?
One down. No, he's good.
Okay.
Right.
Stevie, please.
What?
I love
No, I
someone
know. I
much
just
better
need
this
someone
time.
to consolidate with. Be in consolation with.
Don't worry, you're safe.
Okay, we would have been safer if you didn't start chanting mumbo jumbo before we were ready. What the fuck was that?
You were ready. I knew you'd be okay.
I got grabbed!
But you're okay.
Oh, I'm gonna kill this child. No.
You're not Stevie.
Wait. Stevie, you don't think from earlier, that guy that we found on the street?
Oh, the one you fucking ran over?
I didn't run him over. I clipped him because he was in the middle of the road and there's no street lights.
You hit someone?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, but he just walked away.
Okay, that's...
I pulled
The
over
other
and
one's
got
been
out to
for
go
a
see him.
while.
Oh, probably.
Oh.
Okay, what is that one like?
I'm lonely.
What does it do?
So if it's lonely, then it's gonna go someplace where there's people.
Or it's gonna go to a place where there is no people. I start driving in the direction where we originally ran into
you
it.
you definitely saw it like in Park Place, that kind of area.
Can we listen to the music again while you think?
Music's been on. He turns it up.
Yeah, music never was turned off.
This is our bit.
Oh, they're playing Take On Me again?
It's too good not to play it.
Song of the year, man.
Song of the year.
I like music.
Does it like music?
Yeah.
You said it was lonely?
Whenever it gets really annoying, I usually sing to it.
Roll your windows down, guys. I crank the radio all the way up.
Oh my god. Well, it was on Main Street. It was on Main Street. It's lonely. Does it go towards people or does it go away from them? Because it's.
Oh, I would guess towards people because it knows when it starts to like smell and stuff, it needs to replace its body parts because then people will know that it's a monster. So it likes to keep people around because it helps with the loneliness and it's a fresh stock of fresh body parts.
I imagine we've been driving up and
Yeah.
I'd say we'd probably go east so as to not run into Officer Michaels, who's at the grocery store, probably.
You're heading towards the church.
Yeah, let's head towards the church.
The-
Do a
the high
loop
school?
around.
Yeah.
The church, the high school, the library.
Go ahead and everyone go ahead and make me a charm check then. It's DC 10.
6. I exploded.
7.
I guess I'll roll one for Theo. Though I doubt Theo is singing too much. Let's see.
This is plan. Can I give 2 adversity tokens to Theo?
Yes, you can. You sing some harmonies with him. Back him up.
Yeah, Theo, go.
He's like yell singing to take on me with his like arm out the window.
Everyone hates us now.
As you guys come around to the school, you see, on your field, near the basketball courts and the like, there is that same kind of hulking figure with the very large coat. And it seems to be holding a rake and running it through the grass and bringing the leaves together. As you approach with the music, though, and especially Theo hanging out the window singing, it turns and it looks at you, and you see, a man's face, maybe multiple people's faces kind of stitched together to be one's face, with very large and obvious stitches. But it turns and looks at you, and you swear you see its eyes kind of light up as it drops the rake and will begin following you guys.
Livi, I'm gonna be so for real.
What?
There better not be a face in there that I recognize.
You
Face that you recognize.
Does this thought cross your mind, Stevie?
That's the only damn reason she's in this club, so yeah.
You have a backstory?
Yeah, imagine. It's a common fact that last summer Stevie's brother went missing.
No!
Guys, it's following us.
I guess I'm driving
Yo,
at like
kinda
5
interject.
miles per hour as it follows slowly.
We're like certified cruising, which is like kind of, in some places it is illegal to cruise. So
This is the biggest law we're breaking today.
yeah,
We're on the
cruising.
back road going
Did
back
cars
to
have
Exciting.
hazard lights back then? I'm sure that surely they did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
surely.
Yeah, I turn on my hazards.
Is this like an old lesbian Subaru that you bought secondhand?
No,
like,
it's like a work van.
mm,
Yeah. It has like a faint smell of cigarettes on the inside. I haven't been able to get that smell out since I got it.
well, one of you is a drug dealer. One of you is an arsonist.
Which one am I? Theo will ask.
You're the crybaby.
You steal shit.
What?
Theo steals? What? I thought Theo was gay.
He's got sticky fingers as hell.
Kyle, what have you heard about Theo?
I don't like this
All I've
game.
heard about Theo is that he's a good singer. I heard you made the music teacher cry.
Can't believe you made Mr. Shotlift cry.
You made Miss Shotlift cry?
Yeah, all I have is drama teacher. I don't have a name.
I'm the first chair violinist. I'm close.
Well, thank you for doing the accompaniment when I'm gonna be the lead in the fall musical.
Oh my god, Theo, that's so exciting. And it's okay to be gay. About my dads, right? My
Just
pa
because
and
I'm in
my
the
pops.
drama club doesn't mean I'm gay.
Well, it's okay if you
And
if you
also
were.
Mr. Bailey.
What? I am Mr. Bailey. You've said this twice. What the heck is going on with this Mr. Bailey thing?
He's a science teacher.
I know he's the science teacher. And what does that have to do with my dad's being gay?
Well, maybe you need to ask your pa about that.
Oh, Stevie, please. But Theo, again, it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. I've always thought girls were slightly pretty, you know. So,
Hell yeah, we
Suddenly,
are.
as
Stevie
you guys
flips
have been
her hair.
posting, the creature has caught up to you a bit, and it's going to try and grab Theo. So I'm going to make
because you have the windows down.
yeah. And he was supposed to be singing, but it seems to have gotten a bit upset, and it's trying to slam down on the door and kind of shake
Can
it a
I
bit.
pump the gas
but
a
it's
little
not
bit?
able to. Yeah, go for it.
Decision. Oh, try to help Theo.
Make me that flight check as Theo's gonna start and start trying to crank up the window as fast as possible.
3. My flight is so bad.
It's not that hard to step on the gas. However, you're a bit shocked that the creature actually caught up to you, and it takes you a second before you actually get the gas going. Theo has gotten the window halfway up, but the thing's going to try again to like grab down onto the window. It's kind of confused and is just like and it's going to try and stop the window from going up. So I'm going to make a brawn check this time.
You really gotta
Whoa,
Six.
crank the crank
Theo,
there to
forget
get
to take
that
an
window to
emergency
go
light,
up,
by the way.
you know?
That's what I'm doing. But yeah, he's able to crank it all the way up. And you step on the gas so that you guys get a bit further away. And the rest of the way to Poplar Court, you're able to maintain a healthier distance away from it, as it's a bit enraged now. It's not so much following you because of the music, but it's just like, you know, legitimately chasing you now and not
Oh
charmed
man,
by
we've gone up
the
to
sweet
8 miles an
tunes.
hour.
Hell
yeah.
And anyways, back to what I was saying.
What do you mean back to what you were saying?
No, it's
I was
okay to be gay. I don't care about that.
And
It's
we
okay.
almost died back in the grocery store whilst you were out here fucking about doing nothing. So
Wasn't that what I was
welcome
supposed
to the
do?
club.
Was I supposed to stay in there and just be another body who was scared?
Yeah.
No, our plan was to run, and you followed the plan.
Thank you. Yeah, and I had the child.
Oh, it's not really a child, is it?
That's not human.
I never said I was human.
And that's all right.
No, you didn't.
We didn't ever believe you were.
She kind of huffs.
Final nods.
I'm sorry if you were trying really hard about that.
I just wanted your help.
And we're helping.
You've done a very good job.
And you guys are able to pull up to the house again.
You can come in with me.
Uh,
Come in with me. Help me with the last monster. Please.
Let's just get
I
it over
guess we
with.
should.
All right. So you
Both
all
keys out of the ignition.
well, you still have the monster chasing you. So let's get out of the car. And now
We're on check to get out.
yeah. Juniper will this time all of the car doors open at once, and you can all scamper out. The gate as well will swing open once the first person gets there. But first, make me some flight checks.
Oh. All of us were like, flight is our dump stat.
Yeah.
All right, so it was just a DC 3 for the flight check as well. I believe, yes. All right, it's very close, guys, very close.
I failed.
You failed?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Anya trips, as is her right.
Yeah, Anya, the gate that Juniper had swung open without touching it. It swings closed like in your face, and you're left kind of, huh? What do you do as the monster is approaching you? If you fail your next check, it will be in range of grabbing you.
I'll try to hop the fence, scrambling, but like, can I argue for brawn to pull myself up?
Yeah, totally. That is going to, I believe that's a DC 5.
Okay.
Or
I get a plus
4.
1.
It's a 4. Yeah.
I get a +1 to this.
Ooh.
Holy
Okay.
fucking shit. Okay. Anya with
Adrenaline is running through your veins.
Anya with the most grace and power that you've ever seen. For those of you who cannot see, I just exploded twice with a D8, so I've got a 19. Anya, like, the gate smacks in front of her. She, like, stumbles back, and then, calm comes over her. And this is, like, life or death. If this thing catches her, she's gonna be missing a limb or something at the end of it, you know? So she... Is it chain link or is it wood?
It's rusted chain link.
Rusted chain link. She raises her right foot and shoves it into relatively high up, and then her left hand goes up, and then her right hand goes up, and then her left foot, and then she is gone. And she falls off of the top of the gate and rolls and is back up. like some gymnast like possessed her for a hot second.
Mm-hmm.
She's running.
Incredible.
Kyle nods
you're able-
approvingly.
What the fuck? Jennifer!
Oh, sorry.
Don't you say I'm sorry.
I was scared of the monster.
She smiles at you. So you head inside. The monster is like stopped on the gate, and then Juniper swings it open again, and you hear her talk in that other language as she says something to it, and like and it grumbles something, but like lowers its arms, the tension leaves its body, and it like heads towards the back of the house.
It's doing as it's told, so it's okay. Come inside.
I go inside.
Yeah, she'll motion for all of you to join her, like in the living room again, and she'll take a seat on one of the torn couches.
Sit. Thank you so much.
Stevie and Anya, what are you up to? Are you heading inside?
Yeah, no, going inside.
We're going
but
inside.
Stevie's giving Anya like weird, like what the fuck looks.
Anya, now that you're looking at her, her eyes are real wide and she's like shaking a little. Like, holy fuck.
Can give you a pat on the back.
Theo is beaming. It seems to be kind of like a realization of that you guys did it. You guys brought both of the monsters back. You actually did something exciting as part of the investigations club. Like, it happened. But and Juniper kind of mirrors that kind of look as she looks at all of you. Bit toned down, smiling, you know, meeting all of your eyes. Thank you so much for helping me. I could not have done all of that without you. What a wild night, right? Thank you so much. Couldn't have been accomplished without you, truly. Anyway, Come. More junipers begin to like crawl out from underneath the furnitures.
Oh, dude, fuck
out
that.
from down the
No,
hallway,
no,
out
no,
of
no.
different cupboards.
I leave.
Kyle,
Kyle
as you
leaves.
try,
No.
you start to get up or like open your mouth to like voice your protest, and you realize none of you guys can open your mouths or move a single muscle at all as Juniper is continuing to talk to you.
This is a nightmare.
Stevie's eye twitches just a little bit.
I make a fight check to resist. Oh my god.
I think I would argue for grit, sir.
Yeah, I'd argue for grit as well.
I'm sorry for the ruse, Juniper continues, with a very sad smile on her face. If you had known the truth, though, I doubt you would have helped me. You see, I'm not young at all. Or human. Or girl, or whatever. In fact, I'm almost 40 years old, and not human at all. Many people are called Throgofels, and we have traveled here from a long way away. A very, very long way. The creatures that you helped me capture were prisoners. That is true. Each from a different race that exists far outside your solar system. When the Therinians, the one you called a werewolf, escaped his cell, he caused our ship to entirely spin out of control, and your planet was the only habitable planet we could reach. Luckily, our camouflage unit was still intact, and we have been able to make a disguise for ourselves to blend in with our surroundings. We were making repairs on the ship when you coming in broke through the seal, weakening the defensive field and allowing the criminals to escape. As Jennifer speaks to you, the house begins to shake and rumble. The room seems to fade into a bright light, to be replaced by a new room, one that looks clean and white. You find yourself surrounded by more Throgofels, who are hard at work managing flashing lights and control sticks that look completely alien to you. You did well in assisting us, and my superiors have decided they have a higher purpose for you. I know this might be a great inconvenience to you, but you're going to have to come with us. You watch through the viewports as the ship begins to rocket up through the clouds and into space, leaving your home and your planet behind. You are too confused and overwhelmed to feel much anything else, and you try to convince yourself that this is all a dream. But as Earth begins to vanish into the distance, you are faced with the reality that this is really happening. Earth is no longer your home, and you're about to have a whole new world to explore. And that's the end of our game. After each of our sessions, we always record a stars and wishes, which is like an affirmations. We say our favorite thing, and then it would usually be our wish for what would happen next session, but there isn't another session of this because it was a special one shot. We made Stevie introduce herself first, so let's try to put you on the spot. But Stevie, stars and wishes?
Oh God. Okay.
You can pass it on if you want.
No, it's fine. Star of this very special one shot. I really liked when our characters first met in game. I think they gelled pretty much instantly, and I liked calling out Anya's dad's affair.
What a good rumor.
I don't know whether or not it's real. Okay, I told Livi to roll for it, so it's really funny to me.
Hey, it seemed pretty real with how quickly your dad sped away.
I know. I just thought it would be funny. It'd be like the only gay couple in town, and one of them is like bi and had a kid from a previous marriage, right? And like obviously there's gonna be a rumor. Yeah, you didn't even question it. Don't even worry about it. Obviously,
I was
there's
getting
gonna
kind
be
of
a
Rachel
rumor.
vibes, to be honest. So I was just like, yeah, they probably both.
I feel like Anya might be like half Chinese or half Taiwanese. Yeah. So I was vibing with it. But when I made that rumor, I was like, this would be funny. And of course it's the science teacher, because you know,
Yeah,
it's the 80s.
of course. You know, turtleneck and glasses, irresistible. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that. I think all of our characters gelled quite well from the beginning. It was very funny. Great, good times. And then Wish. Ooh.
Tricky.
Yeah, tricky.
Maybe for a future Kids on Bikes game, like, did we learn something? Could be a wish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I like the system, I do.
I feel like there was a little bit of sticking points with the flight stuff in the middle, where it was
Just
getting
sucked.
Yeah,
like,
next time maybe
Yeah.
flight is not a dump stat.
Or or I think you guys are also like, I should help you guys, like, you narrate yourself and then an attribute is assigned to that, and instead I was being like too close to like 5e or TOV, where it's like,
Yeah.
okay, you're running away, let's roll flights, but it's not.
Mhm.
It's more like with the cans, you're like, can I push a can down? And I was like, you know, that's a smart thing to do, so roll brain, you know, type of deal. It's just yeah. So I think that was that was why.
Again, it's a very new type of system to us. So TOV and D&D are very rules heavy, whereas Kids on Bike is so rules light. It's a very new and interesting way to play, and I think us all getting into the groove of how to make sure each role is progressing the narrative, I think is the lesson to take away for next time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all in all, it was really great and really fun. And again, that just means we get to do another one another time.
Hey.
Christmas.
Yo.
I think that was the bird.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
Anya.
yeah, because
Anya
I
got
called out
introduced
your
twice.
dad's affair.
Oh, that too. I think we're so funny because we yap, and our yapping is funny. And Livi and I have like great, what do you call it? Whenever there's a dad and like child relationship, Livi and I just immediately hop onto the same fucking bullshit as we usually do. So that was pretty funny to me. But what I liked the most, our stupid tangents where we were like, oh, take on me's here in 1985, and it becoming a plot point. But then my biggest star is this conversation where we're kind of actually using the rumors. Right.
You guys just laid them on thick at the very end.
We were just laying them all on Theo, really, because it was It's the funniest thing. Where it's like you're
I
in
don't
a
like this conversation.
yeah. Like, because the visual is okay. The windows are down. We're kind of blasting music just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little
It was a
bit.
lot, I think. They were a full-blown nuisance to your neighbors. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're going
What do we
5
know?
miles per hour. Like, this is probably the safest Kyle has driven the entire time. And we're just like, yeah, it's okay to be gay. Theo, you can sing? I thought you made the music teacher cry. Like, I forgot what the third one was.
Hey.
And it was just this like sheer teenage bullshit of like, you're in the middle of something very serious and we're not taking it seriously whatsoever. Yeah, and then
I feel like that slots in perfectly to an 80s movie.
yeah. Wish. I don't know. I think it's funny that our character builds were like, we're just the most stubborn people ever, so our grit's really high, but we also can't back it up. So our fight and our flight is really low.
My fight is my highest dice.
Yeah,
My
why
fight
were
is
you
my
fucking-
second highest dice.
All right. Okay, so I couldn't back it up. I was the brains of the operation.
Were you? What
They-
was your brain dice?
D12.
Okay.
Yeah. It was my second
Mine was
highest.
also 12.
Yeah. So I guess my wish is let's do more of this. This is Kids on Bike is kind of fun. I feel like because we're more we lean towards yapping a lot and like narrating ourselves doing things a lot, that this falls in line pretty well with our play style. And I also like exploding. That is so much fun.
Floating sounds nice.
Yeah.
Did you not do it a single time?
I
this
exploded
session?
once, but I still failed the roll.
That's so
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
shit.
Okay, I think that's me because it was about your dad. Okay, so my star. Oh, why didn't I have this prepared already? I really like the bit with your car.
Yeah.
I did.
I love that bit too, actually.
Which bit with the
Like
car?
with the always turning over and stuff.
Yeah.
As soon as you said that, I was like, yeah, my goal is for there to be a monster chasing them and they're like trying to get the car to start, but it won't.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you said it, I was like, that's locked in. That's a scene that's happening. And it did. So I'm happy.
It's good. I also kind of wanted the car to be an obstacle as much of a tool as it is.
Right, it's
you
such
know?
a good trope.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that one. And even though the stuff happened with the you guys and your flight checks not working, you guys did end up smacking it and stuff, and it did buy you time, because I do like that. Even with as much as I was struggling with the dice rolls, it was like, okay, they passed that fight check. So now it'll buy time for them. They can have a failure on their flight check while they're running out. I don't know if that's a thing. I really want to like see other people run Kids on Bikes to like see what they're doing and what's going on in there. But definitely, I feel like the more we play this, the more comfortable we'll be and even more fun it will be. And I wonder what we could do with Kids on Brooms. Like, I feel like we could do some pretty great things with that system.
What's the other one? I forgot.
Teens in Space. And that's why I'm like so confused, because this is supposed to be like a campaign opener for Kids on Bikes, but it puts you in fucking space. So like, is
Mm?
like, wouldn't you then be playing Teens in Space? Basically, I'm so confused. Or
Well,
you just?
okay, Teens in Space like
It's a little different. I think it's a bit more
just a little
complicated.
different? Okay.
Yeah. It's
'Cause if it was just
mostly
the
the same,
Teens, it's
but yeah,
just-
it's a bit more complicated from what I understand. Because a lot of times when people talk about Kids on Bikes, they just talk about all three at once because they're pretty similar.
Mhm.
But yeah. But you can always play like adults in these systems as well. So they're just the names really. But yeah. I feel like my wish was also in there at the same time because I was just yapping for a bit. So I think if everyone's okay with it, I'll just pass it to our last player. The one who played the man, Kyle.
That's me. Star. I just, it's really fun to make fun of the 80s. I don't know. It's just like, it's such a silly time period. And it's very like fitting for like the genre of board game that we play, I don't know. There's just something fun and nostalgic about it, even though I didn't exist in the 80s. It's nostalgic. I don't know. It was fun. And Kids on Bikes as well. I'm a little surprised. I was expecting to kind of not like it that much, but I like it more than I thought I would. It's a really cool system. I like it.
Yeah.
Do Kids on Brooms, but we're all like 8 to 14-year-olds peasants in a D&D setting.
Yeah, a little bit of like playing this is like, how could I potentially like fit Kids on Bikes into my like D&D setting? Because I don't think I would be able to very well, but I don't know. I feel like I could, for like if you're playing with like really, really new people or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a specific moment that was really stand out, but they were all really good. Oh, how dare you make so many little girls just crawl out of the ether?
That's not me. It's written here.
How dare you?
It's
How dare you
here.
conform to the module?
I just read it. They give me like the end bit is like 5 paragraphs like that you just read. Okay, like that was I didn't come up with
That's
shit.
terrifying. The last thing, because I think we were all pretty apprehensive about going back in the house with her. And then you pull out that
He
stuff.
opened the door.
It's real spooky. Very fitting for Halloween.
Yeah. The scary 6-year-old that's actually 40 is
Yeah.
gonna get you.
Oh man. And then there's always a flesh golem, but I'm just like, no.
They were the monsters, by the way, because there are 4 in the original, are the werewolf, quote unquote. It's not actually a werewolf because obviously it's the alien.
Yes.
That's more like a bear. That's why it was like, be careful and don't actually call them by the monster names. And then obviously the other one was Frankenstein's monster. And then the other 2 that were cut for time are the vampire and there's the monster from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
That was the water one,
Yeah.
by the way. That's the chill one. The creature from the Black Lagoon, sorry. That's the chill one that he's just like, I panicked and ran away because my my contraption that lets me breathe on land broke. If you fix it, I will go back to the house on my own.
Yes. I like that.
So yeah. He's the chillest one. The vampire, wow, I just realized I cut the ones that will speak English because the vampire also speaks
I
English.
think it's kind of for
That's
the best.
okay.
Damn.
Yeah, we're never gonna find out about your brother, Stevie. I'm sorry.
Well,
No.
we may never explore it, but what if the aliens took him too,
yeah,
and we
that's what
get
I was
reunited
thinking.
in the future?
We start leading a
Oh,
rebellion, or like we escape or something, and then there he is, just like in some dusty bar on some far off planet, leading like a mercenary
Sobbing,
life.
crying, throwing up.
Pretty funny.
Because Stevie's oversized leather jacket was her brother's as well.
Oh.
That's why it was oversized.
These Stars and Wishes segments are normally found on our Patreon. If you want to find our Stars and Wishes recordings for our main Tales of the Shadows campaign, join our Patreon and you will be able to watch and listen to them.
Happy Halloween, guys. Don't let the 40-year-old bite.
Bye, guys.
Bye.